Yo, what's up, guys? It's Apps here. Figured I'd make a video on some. Apparently, there's a SpongeBob conspiracy theory going around. Um, so I just thought I'd check that out and like see how it was and if it's yeah, just
The show SpongeBob SquarePants is not what you think it is. There is a secret group of puppet masters who are always watching the citizens of Bikini Bottom and pulling the strings. Hidden within Bikini Bottom are spies that keep an eye on the characters and make sure everything goes to plan.
huh? What? Oh, hold up. Those secret what? Wait, rewind that real quick.
SpongeBob SquarePants is not what you think it is. There is a secret group of puppet masters who are always watching the citizens.
Who the fuck? Who the fuck is bro? Dude. Who the hell is making a puppet sponge? That's literally the dumbest shit I ever heard.
Of Bikini Bottom and pulling the strings. Hidden within Bikini Bottom are spies that keep an eye on the characters and make sure everything goes to plan. This is a conspiracy that will fundamentally change the way you look at the show SpongeBob SquarePants, and I believe it's all actually intended by the creators, and I'm gonna prove it. This is the television theory.
It's a TV show created for kids. What the fuck is this man on about? Oh, there's conspiracy theories. There's there's spies. With is my man's okay? I don't think my man like had a childhood. If there's like puppets, like controlling SpongeBob himself. Dude, what is this man on about? Like, that's like saying, oh, aliens like actually exist without like us knowing. That was that was a bad example. Why did I even say that? But like, besides the point, bro, there is. What, is the CIA gonna go through my screen just because I saw the new SpongeBob movie? Like, is homie good?
You guys had a great reaction to my Squilliam Fancies and theory, and I had a lot of fun making it.
Squilliam, you lying, deceiving bastard! I didn't even realize that!
But trust me when I say that what I've discovered this time is much, much bigger. To start this theory, we have to go back to the very beginning of the very first episode of SpongeBob SquarePants.
Ah, the sea. So fascinating. So wonderful. Here we see Bikini Bottom, teeming with life. Home of one of my favorite creatures, SpongeBob SquarePants. Yes, of course he lives in a pineapple, you silly.
So let me ask you a question. Who's speaking in this clip?
A narrator is speaking. I'm not sure if you know what a narrator is. But basically, it's a narrator talking about a sponge, which apparently is part of the CIA, I guess. I think that's where you're coming from. But yeah, clearly a narrator is speaking. I am not sure if you if you thought about that, but yeah. Anyways.
Well, obviously that's just the narrator. We hear his voice many times throughout the show.
Ah, Goo Lagoon. A stinky mud puddle for you and me. Ah, the Krusty Krab. Through these doors pass all the many kinds of undersea life. Pop's boating school, where diligent students learn the rules of the road.
But who exactly is the narrator? Well, he's just the narrator, right? We're not supposed to think about who he is or why we're hearing him. Lots of shows have narrator framing devices we're not supposed to think about.
Caillou was amazed that Mommy had made a rainbow, just like in the picture.
Well, Caillou was a bitch, bro. I used to watch Caillou as a kid, and that motherfucker, deep. that dude didn't even teach me anything. All that dude is taught me is how to be like a little wuss. Cause, bro, did you see how many times that dude cried in the TV show? Like how many times didn't want his way? Like holy.
It's not so tough, except when I've had
My point exactly. I know a bunch of people say, oh, like it wasn't even a good show, to be honest, bro. I'd rather watch Teletubbies than Caillou back then. Bro, if I acted like Caillou, I'd be like in the corner like 5 times in one day. So, bro, if you're comparing Caillou to SpongeBob, bro, SpongeBob wins all the way.
There's something different about this narrator. He sounds a lot like he's narrating a nature documentary.
The ocean.
There's literally fish in the ocean in SpongeBob. Huh? Like, of course there's gonna be a narration for, like, oceans, because there's literally a sponge inside of the ocean. Like, what is my man getting at?
A simple blanket of water. But below, a complex world full of color, life, and wonder.
Ah, the sea. So fascinating. So wonderful. Here we see Bikini Bottom, teeming with life.
What if I told you that he's not just some random disembodied voice? He's an actual character in this universe.
Here we are again at the Bikini Bottom boating school. Today is once again the day of SpongeBob's boating school exam, but more importantly, this is the last test for the year. And if SpongeBob does not pass this one, it means another whole year of boating school!
SpongeBob literally crashes into the fourth wall, and we actually get to see the narrator and the camera he's been filming with. The show SpongeBob SquarePants is not just a cartoon. Everything we see is a part of a nature documentary television show being.
Ain't that a shock? Bro, it's literally the ocean! What more do I have to say about my man, bro? It's literally, like, SpongeBob is like an ocean documentary, basically. Cause you have fish. You have a star in the movie named Patrick. So, what is my man on about? Plus, I don't think my man ever said anything about the CIA. Bro, is he gonna say, like, the narrator is part of, like, the CIA and he's secretly watching us through television screens? Or TV screens? Cause, bro, I like to hear how that starts.
Scuba divers. And if you're still not convinced, I searched really hard and found an old SpongeBob DVD bonus feature that basically confirms everything.
Since before time even existed, land-loving scientists have tried to learn the secrets of intelligence. Their studies led them to the sea, where the citizens of one undersea colony demonstrated a genius so enormous, the scientists felt compelled to record their actions for use in teaching mankind how to live better. The name of this miraculous place? Bikini Bottom. Poring over the mass of brainy masterminds scattered about this strange land, the scientists chose 6 Bikini Bottom residents at random to study. As the scientists marveled at the advanced knowledge and superior intellect of these 6 creatures,
I went to college!
they rolled their cameras and took notes. And now, finally, we can learn all of the things that these smarty pantsuses have to teach us. Life lessons from Bikini Bottom.
I don't know how it can get any more clear than that. Now, if you rewatch the show with this new information in mind, some things start to take on a whole new meaning. Throughout the series, there's this weird, unexplained running gag of a human hand interfering with the characters. It's even in the beginning of every episode in the intro for the show. Maybe the filmmakers are doing a bit more than just studying these characters. The hand seems to...
Oh, yes, what do you mean doing more? It's supposed to be like a joke, like basically showing like, oh, there's a hand, like, oh, like it's mainly just like for the jokes and gags. Bro, there's not. It's a cartoon character with an edited hand. what is my man on about? My man cannot like comprehend a cartoon show. What is he gonna say? Caillou is like 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 stage 4 cancer? Like are they gonna say Caillou cured cancer? Like, what is my man on about? Like, seriously, my man cannot comprehend like a show that I could tell my man don't have a childhood.
To maintain the health and safety of the characters, like treating SpongeBob for the suds.
Well, Mr. SquarePants, it seems you have the suds. Are you ready for your treatment? Oh, Hans!
It makes sense that the filmmakers wouldn't want to risk the safety of their main character. After all, there's no show without SpongeBob, but that's not the only reason why they interfere. Season 3, Episode 16, I Had an Accident, is infamous for having one of the most absurd, confusing endings in the entire show. It ends with a real gorilla suddenly coming out of a Patrick costume and attacking the characters.
A real gorilla? Huh?
Then as soon as SpongeBob begins to question the logic of the scene, this happens.
What's a gorilla doing underwater in the first place?
Well, it's funny you should. I mean, see, George, they're onto us!
Let's get out of here.
SpongeBob is a weird show, but this has always stuck out as being just a little too weird. But knowing what we know now, I think I can explain what's going on here.
It's a guy in a uniform in a with a green screen. But it's like it's like for the jokes. Like there's nothing more to say. That's like I mean it's a weird show. Don't get me wrong, but like. My man just makes it like I think my man kind of capped at first because I did not see a CIA agent or anything related to like CIA or like something or like agents. So I think my man kind of capped on that part. Also, why would there be why would SpongeBob try to watch you through the TV screen? Wouldn't that just be kind of creepy? Like, just imagine, like, your childhood show, like, Bob the Builder is like, oh, I don't see you building. Like, that's hella creepy to, like, have a TV show character watch you. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but, like, personally, like, that's just hella creepy.
Isn't a real gorilla. Every other land animal we've seen underwater wears a helmet and is drawn in a cartoony style. The gorilla is shown in a live-action style, and the
Okay, I'm done. Bro, I cannot deal with this. Like, my man capped so hard. Like, my man didn't even like explain like the full thing of it. Like. Bro, it's a TV show just meant for gags and jokes. Like, my man took it so seriously. Like, bro, if aliens, like, if there was a glimpse of alien on Google, my man would take a whole Google image and put it, like, on TikTok and say, oh, aliens are invading the USA, like, 2023. Bro. There is nothing wrong with SpongeBob. Leave my man alone, bro. Like that show was like from the 90s, from like, all the way to like 2016 or 2022, bro. Like, what did my man SpongeBob do to you? Like, jeez. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Make sure to turn off your TV when you're watching SpongeBob, cause. More of the story, SpongeBob might be going through his TV screen. But that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys later tomorrow, and peace.